Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for our post-tourney FFT AI battle. Yeah, so after the results of the tournament, obviously I'm going to be banning out Tiamats, the tier 3 monster. As you can see here, we have a tier 2 monster. Really, these teams are basically Hero Ball's team for the tourney. The only thing I switched out was the Tiamat for this Hydra. And then on bottom we have Oglog the Frog. That's literally the only difference. I switched out from a Tiamat to Hydra. So being as it is, we're just going to get right to the thick of the action, and let's just see the impact then, right? So I didn't change the names or anything, just this unit. So we got Hydra the Hydra, Red Rider the Red Chocobo, Major Monk the Monk, and Priestess the Priest. And now for Uglug the Frog in his tourney team, we have Ornstein the Lancer, Shiva's Bodyguard the Ninja, Quillana the Geomancer, and Guinevere the Priest. So I think it's going to be more of a close match than it would with the Tiamat, because this unit has 58 less HP than the Tiamat. He's got a lower base MA. He's got 13 versus the Tiamat, which has 17. So the base damage of Triple Flame is going to be more. Triple Thunder is gone. And the reason why that's important is because if you look at it, Absorbs Flame is vulnerable, halves Fire, halves Fire. What does this mean? It means only one unit is vulnerable to lightning, or one unit is vulnerable to damage, and it's this ninja. Basically, all in all, because the Tiamat doesn't exist, he can't use Triple Thunder on this Lancer. So that means the Hydra will only be doing fire damage, and it'll only be pertinent to this ninja, and that's it. So, yeah, I just want to see how this plays out. Normally, I'm a fan of monster teams, but I kind of have a little bias because of how powerful Tiamats were, so I want the dragon to get slain by this Lancer. I want Oglog's team to actually prevail. So yeah, I'm just picking up maps at random, and like I said, this is just going to be real quick. I got the little Twitch chat in the upper right corner of this stream if you want to take a look at that. But that's, I didn't, and I think that's a general practice of mine, is I'm not going to worry about results. Ooh, a Triple Flame? Alright. Triple Flame in the past would normally do 340 damage. That time it only did 234. So, now unfortunately some bad luck occurred and he ate a good amount of damage. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to get that spell off. Everybody did just move, so she should be able to get like a race 2 off or something. And wow, the Chocobo is dead. Geomancer, not bad. 150 HP, pretty good. Alright, that Moogle was for nothing because the Chocobo died. Any good damage? 264, not bad, and only splitting the first half. Very smart. Yeah, see, the damage is only going to be halved. It's 117. So I guess the damage difference is 264 versus 340 neutral compat, so it is quite a bit lower. This does seem a little bit more balanced because, again, you could grab units that counter the Hydra more easily. So Ninja's going to put him right back down. The raise 2 is going to be more relevant. The Ninja gets a turn in. Should be able to kill the Chocobo, but decides to go for the kill shot on the Priest. Now they can go triple attack. Remember that Tiamat's a triple bracelet, but again, they have to either use Triple Flame from a distance or get up close and personal. And I believe triple attack does scale off of Brave. So the more Brave you have, the more damage. This Priest has been largely ignored, which is very smart of her. She's just constantly going for kills. She's dead, alright. Not good, because the only one with revival left is this Monk. He's got to resurrect the Priest to do anything relevant here. Because again, remember, he's doing half damage because of the White Robe or the Ice Shield from this Geomancer. So this team, he's inside the chair. Okay. Wow, instant. Instant raise 2, nice. Even with MP switch, move MP up. This has got to hit her 3 times, I think, to kill her. Yeah, and it does not, so... Yeah, this definitely seems a lot more balanced. Getting rid of the Tiamats, because they only have fire as an option. Damage split for only 72, okay. A little weird. Yeah, he's not going for a revive. He's going to go kill the Monk again, I believe. Nope, he didn't even kill him. He's probably going to get a straight heal, right? Yep. That's got to be best compat. That's insanely high. He didn't even bother to attack because he's out of range. You remember the Lancer has a flame shield, so he'll absorb fire. Any don't X? No, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I mean, just given this quick test run. Now, Oglog's team is very, it's well developed, so maybe against like a lesser foe, the Hydras might raffle stomp people, but those that put their time in to synchronize their synergy for their teams, that's going to take a little bit of time. And again, this is a very quick stream. When I do upload these videos, I want to, how do I say it? Like these matches, I want to stream a ridiculous amount of them, but then the really good ones, I want to upload those to YouTube, like where there's constant back and forth matches and there's not any steamrolling, you know. Like if I stream 2 hours of this every day and I get like 9 matches and I do it 5 days a week, that's 45 matches. And then I could just pick the 7 best ones for the week or whatever. So for now, because I need a backlog of battles, we're just going to kind of go about it as is. I should be streaming tomorrow, 3 to 7 p.m. I had some bullshit delays today. Some electricians had to come in, fucking around with all the wall sockets, so I had to unplug my PC and all that stuff. Rehook up all the wires. It was not fun. So, yeah, again, I'm not really saying much for this match, but it looks pretty decisive already. 4 units with sleep and a lucky petrify. Any more? No. Luckily, no petrifies, so... What's their extra skill? Their extra skill is Triple Thunder, the Hydras. But again, you have to have someone with monster skill specifically. So, I believe... what are their names? I believe... God damn it. I believe Mimes have monster skill innately. But, yeah. I mean, for this match, this looks... a lot more convincing to me that just having Hydras is a good call. I think it's just unruly. I mean, obviously, testing it a little bit more thoroughly would be nice. So, if I can test Hydras against a wide array of other teams, we'll see. And those are really good odds of Charming. 63%. And that's another thing, too, is that I think Charm is actually fine as it is. Because it really depends on compatibility. If you end up fighting a team and you all have bad or worse compat, no good or best compat, Charm is not really going to be incredibly effective. So, maybe it will for this unit because she had 63%, but that's because the formula is MA plus 50. And so she's got 13 MA, this priest. So that's 60 MA, I believe, right? Yeah, I believe that's right. I haven't really flushed it out yet, but I think I'll allow Drought as well with certain parameters. Like, I think the biggest one is no MA boosting gear. And the biggest offender, like the most damaging dealer of that would be the Wizards. Female Wizards have a base MA of 14. And when I say just MA boosting, that also excludes magic attack up. Because that's a 4/3 multiplier. So I think it would just be the highest base MA of 14. I looked at Kotetsu. Not Kotetsu. What was it? Heaven's Cloud. Its formula is 14 times your MA value. So 14 times 14. The highest damage you could do before factoring in compatibilities. So neutral compat damage would be 196. And for instant unavoidable damage, that seems good enough. Because again, you have to factor in compats. Let's say good compat. You know, there's things like that too. I can't think of the extra damage. I'm thinking maybe it would be like 49 damage or something. So best compat, what is that? Isn't that like 244 or something like that? 244 good compat, I believe. Yeah. And then 196. What's half of that? 98. So yeah, like 294 would be best compat in that scenario. 294 damage would be best compat. So yeah. Again, there's not much else to say on the map. Oglad's got a really good team, and they're just kicking ass. Now, I think for equipment, it'll be the same thing. Everything that's available in the shops of Chapter 3, with the exception of Twist Headband. What are the other two? Bracer and 108 gems. I think I'll just ban out those 3 items. I think I'll be, because I don't really have time, I think I'll be editing the description for this and subsequent videos tomorrow. I'll get that shit ready. So tonight is just going to be some quick filler. So, and I think I'll also put this in another playlist too to make a distinction between AI battles. I think I'll put the old playlist I had when I was using Chapter 2 equipment. I'll use that as Season 2, right? No. I'll use that as like Season 1 just to differentiate it. And then I'll put Season 2 with this playlist with updated rules. Because I haven't really hashed them all out completely. But I think there's enough characters to fit the entire rule set. And then for items, I could just say everything up until the end of Chapter 3 minus these 3 items. Because I think I'll be able to fit the whole rule set in no problem. So, all right, well, this is a quick 10-minute video. I'm going to export this to YouTube immediately, and I'll make a new playlist. And yeah. If you did watch this, I hope you found it somewhat informative and potentially entertaining. And I think for these videos too that I'll be exporting, I will deliberately not add in music because music is a little bit of a hassle to find and balancing it on the fly, you know, like in the middle of a live stream for copyright. But it's also because it'll give you, the user, flexibility if you wanted to listen to some music in the background. So, all right, it is 8 p.m. I have to leave here in like 40 minutes and I got to get ready for work and all that stuff. So yeah. Take care, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye.